From zero-sum thinking to value creation, a business case. Let me explain zero-sum games the way business people actually experience them, not the way textbooks pretend they do. Imagine a simple business situation. Player A mid-sized manufacturing company, wants to expand production, needs financing and market access. Player B, a large international distributor, controls access to EU markets, controls standards, certification, and logistics. They sit at the same table. Under a zero-sum mindset, the conversation sounds like this. Player A thinks, every condition they impose is something I lose. Player B thinks, every concession I give increases my risk. So the implicit question becomes, who gives up more? Let's translate this into numbers. If player A gains plus 10 in market access, player B assumes a minus 10 in control or risk exposure. Total payoff, 0. This is classic zero-sum logic. No mutual gain, no shared upside, perfectly opposed interests. What I win, you lose. Here's the trap. Zero-sum thinking feels safe because losses are visible. Gains are suspicious. Control is mistaken for value. So both players optimize for minimizing damage, not maximizing growth. Result: negotiations drag on. Investment is delayed. Innovation is postponed. In business terms, the deal survives, but the opportunity dies. Now let's change one variable. The question. Old question. Zero-sum. Who gives up more? New question. Win-win. How we create something that didn't exist before. This is not philosophy. This is strategy. Same players, same constraints, but now, player A reframes. Compliance is not a loss. It's an upgrade. Player B reframes. Support is not a risk. It's risk transformation. They stop dividing a fixed pie. They build a bigger one. Concrete moves. Player B co-invests in certification systems. Player A upgrades production quality. Standards become scalable assets. Now, the payoffs change. Player A gains market access, lower financing costs, long-term credibility. Player B gains reliable supplier, reduced monitoring costs, reputation for ecosystem building. Total payoff, positive. The game is no longer zero-sum. It's non-zero-sum. Here's the real test of leadership. A zero-sum mindset asks, who controls whom? A win-win mindset asks, what system outlives both of us? In our case, control produces compliance. Systems produce compatibility, and compatibility scales. This is why any accession is not about passing tests, ticking boxes, pleasing inspectors. It's about becoming institutionally compatible, creating systems that attract capital, talent, and trust. Accession is not an exam. It's a business integration. Zero-sum games fight over value. Win-win strategies created. And in business, as in history, the winners are not the ones who control more, but the ones who built systems others wanted to join. Let me close with a message for every Albanian enterprise that wants to do business in Europe. Europe is not a prize you win. It's a system you become compatible with. The EU market does not ask, where are you from? How much did you negotiate? Who protected you? It asks only one question. Can you be trusted at scale? If you think cooperation with Europe is a zero-sum game, you will negotiate forever and grow slowly. If you think in win-win terms, you will invest early, upgrade faster, and stay longer. Because in the EU market, standards are not barriers. Rules are not punishments. Compliance is not submission. They are entry tickets to trust. And Europe will not feel like a foreign market anymore. It will feel like home turf. This is Gavril Talks Business and Philosophy.